Bright Ant presents 10 Things You Didn't Know Babies Could Do. Number 10. The ability to heal is mostly a science fiction fantasy for people. Humans can repair broken tissue, but we leave behind scars. The human body is not capable of replacing dead tissue with a brand new layer. It can only address the damage by generating a makeshift scar. The exception to the rule is unborn babies. They can heal damaged tissue without forming any scars. Number 9. Two researchers at the University of Washington gave toys to babies. One researcher distributed toys to the babies equally, while the other distributed them unequally. When babies had to choose which researcher to play with, more of them chose the one who distributed the toys equally. Even more thought-provoking, when the unfair researcher gave more toys to a white baby than an Asian one, white babies chose the unfair researcher who favored their race. This shows that babies keep in mind the interests of their race when making informed decisions. Number 8. At the University of British Columbia, a study was conducted by researchers who took 8-month-old babies and showed them a box of ping pong balls. Almost all of the ping pong balls were white and a few red. When 4 of the red balls and 1 white ball were drawn from the box, the babies took notice. They figured out that the results were improbable and stared more intently at this unlikely outcome. Number 7. Babies sat on their parents' laps and watched a video of someone giving 2 people food. The first time the food was distributed, it was distributed in equal portions. The second time, one person received a larger portion than the other. The babies responded to the unfair distribution, staring longer at this transaction than the first one. Number 6. Researchers discovered that babies can pick up when impossible events occur. Such events, such as a ball passing through a wall, are recognized by babies that are as young as 11 months old. Babies stared extra hard at things that didn't seem to be logical. In order to solidify their suspicions, babies ran their own experiments, like taking the ball and dropping it, when just earlier the same ball had been defying the rules of gravity. Number 5. Babies ranging between the ages of 24 and 120 hours were carefully studied by researchers. The researchers used a technique called near-infrared spectroscopy to observe the part of the brain that is responsible for social interactions. When confronted with a real social interaction, such as facial expressions and social gestures, the part of the brain responsible for social interactions lit up. The same section of the brain did not respond to stimuli such as an arm manipulating a random object. This study provides some proof that babies are born to recognize and respond to social cues from the time of birth. Number 4. Babies learn language from their mothers in the womb and can recognize their mother tongue hours out of the womb. Researchers exposed 30-hour-old babies to recorded vowel sounds of the baby's native tongue. Researchers made the baby suck on a pacifier that was plugged into a computer. If the baby sucked on the pacifier for a shorter period of time, it signaled that the sound was familiar. If they sucked on the pacifier for a longer period of time, it signaled the sound was unfamiliar. These babies exhibited that they recognized the sounds played in their mother tongue. This means that they were born with, at minimum, a rudimentary sense of their native language. Number 3. Babies watched a puppet show. One puppet was climbing a mountain, and a second and third puppet would either help the climber or throw him back down. Researchers observed their reaction. When the babies were offered the last 2 puppets, an astonishing 14 out of 16 of the 10-month-olds and all 12 of the 6-month-olds preferred the puppet that helped over the third puppet who threw the first puppet down. Researchers are still not sure whether the babies were making an informed decision. Number 2. Babies are great at recognizing faces, even when it comes to recognizing faces of different species of animals. The University of Sheffield and the University of London conducted a comprehensive experiment in which babies aged 6 months were discovered to be as good as adults in identifying human faces. Amazingly, babies were better at recognizing monkey faces than adults were. You're probably wondering how many adults can tell monkeys apart by their faces, and we're guessing it's not a lot. Number 1. Babies don't hear the same way as adults. Babies can't differentiate between talking and other sounds. This is not because babies cannot hear as well as adults, but rather they are tuned into a different type of hearing. At the University of Washington, scientists discovered that babies hear all sound frequencies simultaneously. Thanks for watching another amazing video. Don't forget to subscribe for more.